Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from March the 8th up to the 14th of March 2020. And this is for you coming from Aries. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you would like to have a 90-minute session to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms, then send me that email and I will give you a lot of information how to formulate your lucky lottery numbers and get somehow connected to that fantastic energy that you have within you. We'll talk about that later. Sunday, the 8th of March, for you coming from Aries, is going to be a very frustrating morning and afternoon period. So, what you need to do is to go slow. Planets are moving very slow. And so, plans can be cancelled, plans can be postponed, date may not show up, and all these sort of frustrations will be seen. Furthermore, you can be very disappointed with whatever you expect to get. So expect less in the morning, afternoon. Lie low. Let somebody else do the planning. You're going to get it all wrong. And that way you will be safer for the morning and afternoon. Evening and night time turns also not too good. So it's not a very good Sunday for you, 8th of March. Evening and nightfall, if you don't have to be out, I'd rather you stay home because the safety of your own home, the exposure will be much, much less. You will not be on the same wavelength as others in the evening nightfall period. So, disagreements and somehow getting things wrong with what you say and do is all going to lead to more and more problems. Don't be too expectant of anything if you have to be out and judge the company that you're going to keep very carefully. If you don't like it, move away quickly. And accidents can also be seen in the evening nightfall period. Monday, the 9th of March. Now you've got 24 hours of good luck. Fantastically powerful, good planets in the morning and afternoon. Bring good news for you. It's a working day, it's a business day, and you'll get good news streaming into you. And that is going to make you not only lucky, but to be allowed to take the leadership roles so that you'll come up flying and smiling and tasting and whatever of roses. That's the way it's going to be. What a wonderful morning, afternoon. Some of these planets are very determined to get you what you want, and that would make you sometimes seem a bit too strong. And so take the soft approach, and you'll do even better in the morning, afternoon. Good news in job, business, finances is all seen. Evening and nightfall, the planets make you very inspirational. So you will say things or you will do things which are going to be very well, nicely listened and accepted by others. So mix business and pleasure because these kind of planets, you'll be able to sway them to your way of thinking, whether for the business, whether for the job areas. Also, go to the internet if you must, because you're going to get many good leads on the internet. And the internet will give you many possibilities or anywhere from the world to making very good contacts as well. Even if you're not onto the internet, go out and enjoy yourself in the evening nightfall period. Tuesday, the 10th of March, a very good morning and afternoon waits for you. Your aura is shining. And that simply means that what you say and what you do is in demand. So say a lot and do a lot, whether at work, whether in business. Have lunch with somebody very important and you'll get plenty of help as well. A wonderful morning and afternoon. Take the leadership role and you could meet yourself, you could meet somebody very important. Evening and nightfall planets go very slow. And when they go slow, well, they make you frustrated. You want the action in the evening nightfall period. Double check all your plans again and again for the evening nightfall period. Plans could be cancelled, they may be postponed, they may just disappoint you in one way or another. If you don't have to be out, I'd rather you just stay home in the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, then judge the company very carefully. Move away from people who just bring bad news of some kind. Somebody you know from the past may also trouble you. Wednesday, the 11th of March, now you've got another 24 hours as well. Morning, afternoon planets are very emotional. That's not good. It's a working day, it's a business day. Yes, some of these planets can make you very imaginative. but mostly they make you emotional, thinking of the emotional side of your life, who to have lunch with, who to have dinner with. That's no good because you are going to be distracted, and perhaps your deadlines are going to be missed, and perhaps you might make mistakes as well. So, after three words to yourself again and again, remind yourself with these three words: logic, facts, figures. That's what's required in this morning and afternoon period. That will put you back on the right stream. Evening and nightfall period is extremely good as well. So the morning is good and the afternoon is good. Evening and nightfall even better. And so you're going to get very powerful, good context if that's what you want. Get help for the job, get help for the business, get help for the finances, chase for that romance you've been after. You'll get very good news in every area. Go out with the family members and have a good time. Bonding is going to be exceptionally good. Such powerful planners, you need to mix business and pleasure. So go to places where you can meet business people or people who can help you in your job. You'll get plenty of good news. Thursday, the 12th of March, that's another 24 hours good luck for you. Morning and afternoon, very powerful planets are seen, and they're going to be introducing you to people who are very important. You yourself will feel this power within you, the determination to expand your business or to do better in jobs so that you can excel and be better than the rest. That's how you'll be very proud of yourself in the morning, afternoon. You may come out sometimes too dominating. Try to reduce that part of it. Other than that, you're going to make some great headway. Expansion and greatness is waiting for you. So plan it very carefully, whether for job, whether for business. And of course, if it's the romance you want to chase, go right ahead too. Have lunch with your family members would be lovely. Evening and nighttime, your ego is shining, which means you are in demand, which means you're found to be very attractive by others. So dress well and look good and chase for the dream that you've been looking after. Is it for that romance? Is it to make your family happy? Is it to increase your job possibilities? Go out and meet people who can help you do that. Is it to make your business side grow and make you important? Yes, go and meet people like that. Everything is possible. You may sometimes seem a bit arrogant, so try to reduce that part of it. Friday, the 13th of March, now morning and afternoon become a little bit dicey in the sense that planets are moving very erratically, and also very fast. So you have to slow down your activity. Count to three or count to five before you say or do anything. And tell yourself morning and afternoon plans can change, plans can be cancelled. Be ready for everything that brings upsets, whether at job, whether in business areas, whether in personal areas as well. And drive carefully because these planets make you very impulsive and accidents can take place. Evening and nightfall turns much better. Now there's calmness. Now there's enjoyment. You're going to have the time of your life in the evening nightfall people. And in the evening nightfall, you may meet unexpectedly people you've been wanting to or people that you're happy to meet. So it's going to be a very enjoyable evening nightfall period. One or two of these morning afternoon planets, which sometimes make you rebellious, they may be there in the evening as well. So try not to be rebellious, which means try not to show your disagreement with others. Saturday, the 14th of March, now planets are really picking up speed and they're moving very fast. And what do? They make you go fast. And that means you become impatient, you become hasty. And that tongue of yours will go at 100 miles an hour, faster than your brain. So tell yourself and again to count to five before you say or do anything. Your actions are just too fast. These are not your best planets. So rather than helping you, they create mischief. And so you'll get into trouble in the morning, afternoon, saying and doing things without thinking. So slow down in every area of your life and avoid any arguments as well. Evening, nightfall, much better. Now the planets are very calm and they want to introduce you to somebody very important to play a part in your life, whether for the job, whether for the business, whether for the friendship or anything else. So go out with the possibility of meeting people who can help you in some area of your life that you want the help the most. And you will find that coming very nicely your way. Well, that's the week for you. I've shown you my email, and this 90-minute session that I do is going to cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. Step by step, I'll show you the system. And I will also show you the possibility, very good possibility, of definitely being be able to contact to that inner energy that you have, which I call a spectacular energy, a supernatural energy that we all have within us. That's our guide, that's our soul, if you like to call it that. And I will show you how to make that contact. Age by age, year by calendar year, I'll give you all the information you need to make it the best possible. And even if there are down periods, which I will talk to you about, then I will mention these down periods. So even if there are down periods in this 9 year period, which I'll do for you, I will mention these down year periods and I will show you how to bring them up and make them lucky for you. So it's all a question of knowing things ahead. So send me that email, which I showed you earlier, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.